Hey there, Drawyah here, and welcome to Heathrow Terminal 5. Today's taken by British Airways from here in London Heathrow to Frankfurt to be a flight 914 on a trip that's actually going to be made of many legs over the next couple of days. So flying into Frankfurt, where I'll then have a stopover overnight for tomorrow morning, flying out to Lufthansa on board LH400 into New York JFK. Very excited for this trip. I mean, Heathrow I've been out through several times before, British Airways several times before, you guys know them well. Lufthansa, Frankfurt, new destination, new airline I've not yet flown with. But first of all, like I say, I've actually got to go and get there. Yes, very excited for this one. I don't know what to say. For the last couple of days, I'm just prepping everything, make sure I've got everything packed, my X's all booked and printed out, got my entry, got my clear. It's been a long start, but yes, finally here at Heathrow, leg one of several out towards the US. So, let's grab a boarding pass. Let's go to America, shall we? Well, let's go to Germany first. Right, so we've passed through security, took about 15 minutes, went to W. Smith, grabbed some supplies, and now heading over to gate A4, Alpha 4, where our aircraft sits. Aircraft today says Echo Uniform India, EUUI. Last flew yesterday to Lyon and back, as we singing Heathrow on the ground since. Yeah, should be a good flight. The aircraft itself is 20 years old, one of the older aircraft in the BA fleet, and actually one of the older A320 is still actively flying as well. But yeah, I got no problem with that. Got seat 6F, so I'm on the right hand side in front of the engine. Should hopefully be a pretty good trip. Talking to every single crowd right now, but yeah, that's the fun of it. Yeah, Frankfurt should be fun. Not been there before. Heathrow Airport's a little bit busier than what I remember in the, I guess the mid-COVID times I do the domestic flights. But to be fair, it's nice to be heading back out again, making their own journeys across the world. Right, now approaching the gates, camp outside, and await our departure, I guess. Right, well, it turns out Heathrow has remote stands and bus shuttles. That's where we're going. Join the queue now. And there's our bus, 914 to Frankfurt. I've never seen Heathrow before. Sounds like fun. So we're in the queue for boarding. The bus is just outside. They've suspended boarding. Reason being, the cleaners haven't done a good job. They've called kids back on board to redo the aeroplane, but I must admit, of all the reasons to suspend boarding, that's definitely a first for me. But fair play. The aircraft ain't perfect, British Airways won't take it. That is a first. Thank you.
We are now going to demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft, and your attention is essential as this may differ from any aircraft you have flown before. Please study the safety card in your seat area, as this includes important safety information specific to this aircraft type, such as the base position and the location and operation of the doors. In the event of an emergency, low-level lighting will guide you to an exit. All exits are clearly marked and being pointed out to you now.
Hello there. Okay.
Please take a moment to locate your nearest exit, bearing in mind this may be behind you. Opening the doors automatically inflates the evacuation slide. High heel shoes must be taken off as they may tear the slide. Please ensure your seatbelt is fastened. It must be worn whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and it is fastened and adjusted and opened like this. For your own comfort and safety, we recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened and visible at all times. If the cabin air supply fails, oxygen will be provided. Masks like this will appear automatically. If you are wearing a face mask, this should be removed before putting on the oxygen mask. Stay in your seat and pull the mask towards you. Place the oxygen mask over your mouth and nose like this and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it. Please note that the bag may not inflate. Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else. Your life jacket is underneath or beside your seat. If required, remove the life jacket from its container and pull it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side.
Nice and mask, please.
To inflate, pull the red toggle as shown. The air can be topped up using this mouthpiece, and there is a whistle and light for attracting attention. Do not inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. Any personal devices with a flight safe mode must have this feature enabled now. Handheld devices must be held securely or placed into a pocket. Larger devices, including laptops, must be now switched off and safely stowed away for our takeoff. Please take care your device does not get lost within your seat. If it does, please do not move the seat, but let one of the cabin crew know so we can help and assist. Devices must be switched off and disconnected from the power seat pocket when not being used in flight. Please ensure your hand baggage does not block the exits or aisles. It must be placed underneath the seat in front of you or into the overhead lockers. Please place all items in carefully so they do not fall out and cause an injury. In the case of an evacuation, you must move quickly to the closest usable exit, taking nothing with you. Please now ensure your seat is in the upright and take-off position with the armrest down and your table folded away. Window blinds must be open in preparation for our takeoff. Smoking, the use of e-cigarettes, and vaping is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. If you have any questions, please ask a member of the crew.
flight manager on board this flight to Frankfurt. Firstly, I'd like to start by apologising for the late running of this service, and we do hope that hasn't caused too much of an inconvenience to all. I'd like to add a special welcome to those of you who are returning from our Executive Club and those of you joining from our One World Alliance partners. May I remind you to keep your seatbelts fastened whenever you are seated. It must remain securely fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is on. When opening the overhead lockers, please take care as items may move and could fly and cause injury. As a reminder, smoking and the use of electronic cigarettes and vaping is not permitted at any time whilst on board. This does include the toilets which are fitted with smoke detectors. To connect and join the BA Wi-Fi network, visit shop.ba.com to discover the packages available. All phones should be placed to silent to avoid disturbing other customers. Please note that video and phone calls are not permitted at any time during the flight. EMC power is available within your seat area and will be ready for use once the seatbelt signs have been switched off. We are about to start our onboard service. If you have a food allergy or you would like information on specific allergens on today's flight, please contact any member of the crew. For those of you who are seated in Club Europe, we'll be offering your choice of meal with drinks from the bar. Customers who are sitting in Euro Traveller will be offered a complimentary bottle of water followed by a snack.
just a brief update on our progress. We've just started our descent down towards Frankfurt. I should be touching down around about 25 minutes from now, so I'm going to start over about half an hour still. Not too good. So not too bad actually, just like very light breeze, pretty clear skies, and temperature on the ground at 19 degrees Celsius. Hope you do the rest of the flight rest, and there's a significant change on that page as we get closer.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Frankfurt, where the local time here is just about to approach 20 minutes past 7 in the evening. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until the fasten seatbelt signs have been switched off. When it is safe to do so, please take care when opening the overhead lockers, as items may have moved and could fall out and cause injury. You may now make and receive calls, as well as use all data services on your handheld electronic devices. If your bag was tagged London Heathrow, you will find your bag on the baggage belt in the terminal building. If you require any assistance here in Frankfurt, please speak to our colleagues in the terminal building, who will be happy to help you. For those customers who have ordered special assistance to leave the aircraft today, please remain seated until the aisle around you is clear and our crew will be on hand to assist you further. On behalf of all of us on board and British Airways, I would like to thank you for choosing to fly with us today. We do look forward to seeing you again very soon. Thank you and a very good evening to you all.
So we get off the aeroplane, make our way to the border control, and we're looking for the train station. There you go, Bahnhof, just towards S. It was off the border control, big queue, and only one man managing about 3 or 4 arrivals that came in. At least one of them was a wide body as well, coming from the US, so yeah, it was a long wait in that queue. 59 minutes and 11 seconds time at, and I started time a bit longer, a bit late, so definitely spent at least over an hour in that queue. But we're through, we're in Germany, we're in Frankfurt, and I'm about 45 minutes away from the hotel for the night. The plan originally was to go into the city centre and, well, have a night in town basically. But I've got a feeling that'll probably not happen now. So I'm going to figure out where the train station is, over there. Catch the S-Bahn in the city centre and get myself checked in for the night. Overall, wasn't a bad flight. British Airways did a fine job, got ourselves onto the ground without any problems. A little bit behind schedule on departure and arrival. Not necessarily due to a late aircraft either, because that aeroplane, Uniform India, was on the ground paddling for at least 4 hours. Did the Leon the day before, but apparently it was a cleaning problem, they say. Sorry to fly about half hour late. Arrived about 15 behind schedule. Now spent at least an hour and a half, 2 hours here at Frankfurt Airport. Which is ain't a bad building. It's a very fancy looking airport, but I am knackered now, so very unlikely I'll be doing much tonight. Try to grab some dinner and call it a day. But yeah, it's been quite the adventure, Still not where I'm going. Cool, apart from that, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Leave a like if you did, subscribe if it's ready. Thank you very much for watching. Next step for me is to fly the 747 out to New York. That's the one I'm excited for. Take care, have a good one, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.